The issue at this part of the park was groups taking and selling drugs, sitting on the benches and kind of hanging out at the bottom of the park. For example, with my children, sometimes they go out and play in the park on their own, and I would say, don't go down, go up. So yes, it does have an impact. Well, the police got involved, and there was a task force that came. There was a sign outside the park for probably a month, and they moved a bench back, and they had a bit of a presence here. He did change things, and I once noticed a group of young men arrive on their bikes, obviously looking to buy drugs, and they looked around and saw there was no one there, and they just left. And the bottom of the park those groups of people don't seem to be hanging out in this park here at the moment. In our AGM, it's Ollie Bayliss. He came and spoke to us about what had been going on here, and he also explained about what the county lines means, because actually I didn't understand when people refer to county lines, I didn't really understand what that meant. So he explained about this tendency for bringing young children often, from other areas into cities to sell drugs. And he really encouraged people to report whatever they see to the police. And also, if you actually see dealing, to ring 999. That is if you see a crime happening. And that was really useful to know, because I think it's quite confusing sometimes to know if you should be calling the council, the parks team, the local police. So that was really encouraging to know if you see something, call 999. It feels safer down the bottom of the park. And passing by, I mean, I'd say as it is now is quite typical. Whereas before, there would be maybe groups of up to like 8 or 10 hanging out around the benches. It didn't feel so safe. So I think just try and get the police involved as much as possible, and that's what they say as well. The more calls and complaints that they get, the bigger the case they have to put forward to if they need more funding or if they need more assistance in different areas. It's up to us to make a fuss, for them to show, look, there's a problem. So yeah, try and get the police involved.